I'm pushing through. La, la. So I have a few games. I don't know if I should do like some reactions type shit. I have a few games that I want to try. I don't know if I'm gonna straight away. La 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 la. Everything is a I don't think I can. I'm dropping further right now. This one might not. I might not be able to.
Oh shit. Alright, here we go. Hello.
Hey, this is Catherine Osborne from the Sheffield Center.
Yeah, no.
Is this?
My shit is just laggy. I can't, brother. I fucking hate my What if this works? Not showing. Not showing. I don't really want to do this one. I can just go. Can I record at the same time? Let me see. Oh, let's not record at all. Stop the recording and just. Okay, what is up, YouTube? Welcome to Barry Tapes, the cleaner. I have no idea what this is all about. I think it's a short game, but I don't know. We're gonna try just a little bit. I can't record it, so the audio might be messed up a bit. So let's just go. What up? What up? What up? What up? Whoa. Audio's fine. Liar many. Right. Answer the phone. Hi, this is Mary. Hello, I'm calling about the house cleaning ad. Please let me know how can I help you? I need you to clean my house as soon as possible. My address is 356 Terrace Spurs. Terrace? I would Wednesday around 10 a.m. be for you. There's a lot of movies here. A lot of shows. It's fine. Would you do any extra job like watering the plant and filling the pads? Of course. My goal is always total customer satisfaction. Blow job. I won't be at home, but I'll leave you my keys under the doormat. Goodbye. Did I just add like a... Right. Thank you for trusting me. Bye. 1996? Yo. Oh, okay. Damn, that's big. How do they clean? Now I can open it. Chill. Spider-Man. And I saw the dog. What? Oh, yes. Must be a dog. Please do the task in this order. Why? Clean the house, water the plants, clean Fluffy's litter box, take out the trash, feed my other bed. The food is at the end of the library. My other bed. So Fluffy's litter box. I feel like that might be a bad guy. Stains. Stains? 0 out of 9? For some screen, you must find this. Oh, okay. Are you Fluffy? Hi, Fluffy. Them squirrels. You have a key. Damn, this guy loves flamingos. Oh. What's it? What's things? Alright. Questions. Do the job. Do the job. Hey. I wish it was this. That would. This room's clean. I don't like that corner. He really loves flamingos, huh? Any stains? Oh, big stain here. What kind of room is this? Oh, it's a secret place. Is that a scratch? No, it's just the wood. Hey. Oh, I thought that was a person. I thought that was a leg. Oh my god. Leave the doors open. Bitch, you scare me. Dude. Is this Fluffy's? Yeah, I got a feeling that the other animal might not be. Is this a room just for the cat? Is this your room? Wait, Fluffy's, right? Fluffy's? That looks like 2 legs. This looks like a body. And that's a big ass sit here. Poop. What if you need a little water? You're pooping, like really pushing it, and you need a little water on your head, on your stomach because it's not. Why am I not like? What? Is that money? Do I see money? What the fuck? Ow, ow. How good they are. Those. This is not a flamingo. This is not a flamingo. I'm not a zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not a flamingo. And I don't think they're cute. What the fuck was that? What are the plans? Oh, I need to get the thing. Oh, he's over there. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay, do I just water or side? Water. I thought that was a person. That was the other animal that needs to be fed. Yo, I already guessed the fucking name. I'm the food. Get it? I'm the food for the other animal that they have. No? I'm the food. What? You think I'm gonna stay in here after I hear that? I hear that noise? I know this is 1998, but I don't like. I wouldn't go there. Like, can I feed the cat? Sorry for that. Got it. Yeah, I was gonna say, can I feed the cat? Ooh, that bitch. the other pet. Again, those are not for men. Those are for men. Oh, you can actually. Do you have plants in the toilet? No. Do you have plants in the cat? Oh no. I remember the 3 ones in here. Do you want to know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put water. I'm gonna put on the other one, and I'm gonna cook it. Now wait, if something happens, then it's that, or I'm gonna have to hide while the beast is here. I don't even know what it is, but I'm trying to get away from though. Little boss, it's easy. Is the door open? He has to. Clean shit. Out the trash. I thought the windows were open here. Go through here. Go through the door. Fuck. She has a key on her necklace. I have the library key. Oh, cool. I'm gonna put back the last ask. Go to the end of the library to see the other pet. What kind of pet? Oh, I wonder, you little dumbass. Hello? Kitty? Come home to clean my house. Okay, cool. Broken. I can't crouch. I'm so terrified. I'm not even joking. Oh, I'm getting blue lines. Blue lines. Okay. Okay. I'm so scared. I'm like tensed up. What a long library. How the fuck is this in this house? I'm pretty sure the house is not this long. Especially this room. It wasn't that long. Oh no. More? Bitch. Ow! Oh. I'm so scared. What the I need to get out of here. Faster. What you thinking about? Give me your butt, Gwen. Oh, the house is on fire. That's cool. Oh. Where's the cat? Fuck him. Fuck the cat. What do you mean survive the first tape? County police. How may we help you? You know, I'm chilling. Some kind of giant bird trying to kill me. It's crazy, but it's real. Please give me the address so the ninja can check it out. Yeah, they would not be doing that. The address is the terrorist person. The house at that address was destroyed in a tragic fire 40 years ago. Buy a feather. Oh, I have the good ending. Oh. I'm not gonna try for the other ending. Tools used in Unity, Blender, Photoshop. You know what? I fuck with you for using Unity. Because a lot of people use Unreal Engine. A lot of creators, a lot of developers use that shit, Unreal Engine, and Unreal Engine is not suitable for most PCs, which means most people cannot play your game. If you use Unity, guess what? Most PCs can actually run that shit. I appreciate you. Lie, Mannequin. And YouTube, thank you so much for watching. It was short, like I said it would. Yes. But thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later. I'm assuming everything is over right now. Ended. Waiting for the song? Yes. I think there's. I don't think. Let me see if he has more games like this. I don't think he has for now. Yeah, 10 to 15 minutes. A lot of minutes can you release? Yeah, this is the only one. He's gonna have more after. So we play this one. 3 achievements. Cha-ching. Now we're gonna try. Okay, we tried this one. It doesn't work for me because they use Unreal Engine, which is okay. We can go for Lost Prototype. Pretty sure this one I couldn't play either, but I'm gonna try. And then we're gonna try some of the others too. See if it works. You have been warned. Everything medium. Oh shit. I was just gonna change the game. Lost Prototypes. Okay. English or French? I'm thinking English. What up, YouTube? Welcome to another video. If you're watching this as a VOD, you probably kind of confused because like no way. Yeah, we're playing Lost Prototype. I actually have no clue what this game is all about. But if you want to catch all of this live, if you want to catch.
Oh, finally you took your time. Hello, and thank you for joining me on this prototype design test, whatever. To begin this prototype, you can jump out of the platform, and for the escape, listen for a clock or check for blue light. Simple as is. Oh yeah, before you go, something is inside this place. I'm trying to fix it. If you do hear it or see it, break line of sight, and you should be good. That's it.
Okay. The Jesus, yo, I'm trying to be like, where's the ambient sounds, effect sounds, music? How can I? I need to change the. I'm gonna try not to move a lot. Okay, it's red. Now red. Now I'm lost. Yeah, this is a door. Probably should do this if I can know. What the? Oh, there's another one. Can I go? Bro, I can't. Not. I don't even know if I'm going. I don't know where I am. Bro, I don't know if I'm looking the right direction right now because you know what my issue is right now? Is the fact that I can't change the sensitivity. That's what I've been trying to be like. I've been trying to say. I can't change the sensitivity. Where? I'm actually trying to go towards the sound, but I can't. Sensitivity is so damn high. Avoid getting caught. By what? By whom? How? Let me bend this mud trucker. Then go. Okay. I have more light now. Oh, there's a guy there. Guessing that's the one trying to camp me. What the fuck? Is there something in front of me that doesn't allow me to move? And I'm completely lost. Can't see shit. I don't know if I'm looking down, up, left, right, enter. Oop, I saw light. The sensitivity is so high that I can barely notice. Because I don't know if I'm going too fast or not. That I can't really see shit. I'm just moving. I don't even know where. Oh, look, I found a place. I at the door? I was at that door. There's a door there. Do you think there's a door on this side too? Well, let's see. The door's over there. I thought maybe trying. I don't get it. I honestly do not get it. Okay, now. Yeah, this is different. I don't get it. I still don't get it. I don't get it. Oh. No. Let me. I'm gonna try again, but I'm gonna up everything to see if that was the issue. Oh, play or the yeah, options. Maybe it should look like this, and my shit is just too dark.
Oh, finally you took your time. Hello, and thank you for joining me on this prototype design test, whatever. To begin this prototype, you can drop out of the platform, and for the escape, listen for a clock or check for blue light. Simple as is. Oh yeah, before you go, something is inside this place. I'm trying to fix it. If you do hear it or see it, break line of sight and you should be good. That's it.
Perfect time to. Okay, so this is a teleport, but yeah, you can still see it. So this is pretty much focus on sound cues. So clock or blue light. Nothing to go on this side. Nothing on this side. This and I'm lost. This doesn't look like a good game for the YouTubers. But I can try it still. Ooh. Let me see if I can escape at least one. Okay. hear the clock. Back in the same room. I don't know, like, there's not a lot to do or to say. All I can do is hear for the cue. I'm just trying to go for it. The clock like it's alive. And I'm back in the same goddamn room. No, this is another one. if I'm doing anything. You can hear me walking, and we're getting a little bit closer in some points. Should have been here. There's no way I'm back in this fucking room. No. 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 I'll play something else. What is high? Let's see if this one. Oh. It doesn't seem to. That's all I've been doing. Fucking low. High or low. Cool. Oh, look. Sample this shit, bitch. Yeah. What's up? Yeah. That's what's up. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk, guys. Let me talk. Let me talk. What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. This game is called Watertight type shit. I don't know what it's all about. I don't know. There's water, I guess. Maybe a monster in the water? There's someone like fucking with the. Am I getting close? Oh. What the fuck? Holy shit. Okay, cool. I have a notebook. Ooh, I need to increase the sensitivity on this one. Something seems wrong. Research vessel, RSV Horizon, Watertight. 1952, Titanic's last. Oh! In case of an emergency, restore 4 lights, stabilize pressure, power main motor. Are we millionaires? Four, 6. So I have to go low because it's a little bit big. Ooh, that's better. We're checking the Titanic. What are we doing? I have no clue. Well, we're checking the Titanic. Is that a whale? What am I supposed to do? Case of emergency, restore 4 light. Oh, do I have to touch the lights? Oh, the lights probably have to, run here, right? Can't touch anything. Can't touch anything. How do I do the lights? If it's not a diffuse box. Mayday, mayday! There's no way I'm gonna have to know that. So this is the pressure, I believe. But I need the lights on. Or I need to change something in the light. What? Maybe this? You. Too much. This 4. Pressure. Where's the pressure thing? Where's the pressure? Yeah. Just roll. Up it. Oh, does it have to be like green? Can it be like this? It's 6. If that shit means like, oh, 4, is it, I don't know, 4? Do I need to, oh, maybe it means that this one goes. Is this puzzle? Puzzle. Where's the pressure thing? Holy shit, I soft-locked myself. There's no way. How? way to go, and then you put your hands on me. Just kill me. Do I have to turn it all off? Where the fuck am I gonna... Oh, there's the... What if I only need to do this for the cabin? Restore lights. So let's say this goes, and I have to restore the lights because it's just these two, right? Because there's the only one that say lights. Now I have to stabilize the pressure. Where would that ship be? Where would that be? Here? No, the pressure would be this thing, right? Ignition, coolant. Fuel. Might go 3. Oh, cool. I have to stabilize the pressure. Can I even get hit by this? Barely. No, not this. Not this. How do I stabilize the pressure? Where do I do it? I'm guessing here, maybe? Can't touch this anymore. No clue what I'm doing. Is it this thing? No, it's not moving. Stabilize pressure. Hi, Daddy. I love you, dog. That's the most part. So much. Mom stuck it on the fridge. Next to our family Christmas photo. Oh, I love. I started a summer bucket list. Number one is whale watching in the Atlantic, like you said, when you show the sketch of your new ship. Isn't it the submarine? Your best friend, Billy. Yes, it's your turn now. Otherwise, first. Otherwise, first. Not sure to be from here, right? These things. And if it's not, if I can't seem to be moving it, does the pressure go here? Am I missing something? I cannot turn anything off. I cannot do anything like this. Yo, coolant, no ignition. A lot of water. Would be like something like this, you know what I mean? Like a wheel that allow me to turn, stabilize it. But like these knobs here probably would be the thing. The brain thing. I'm gonna be trying to touch anything and everything. All I gotta do is fix. It's just holes to fix. Oh, okay. Am I fixing it? I'm actually fixing it? Or am I dying? Oh, they were stronger because they were not. Okay. Day 4 since departure from New York Harbor. Surface temperature negative 2 Celsius. Night. Floyd and Ori. That means it would be ice outside, guys. Because it's below 0. Floyd and Audrey launch watertight from sunrise. Then I'm under. It's calm on deck. Dark is so bitter cold, it's 1912 again. I'm shivering beneath the 2 trench coats. Most warmth I ever felt, Mom and Dad. I told the officer I'd find them one day. All that's left is the wreck. Billy used to ride often. I wonder how tall she is. Why she carries so main motor. Oh, so gotta be power, right? Here, ignition, coolant, message. Now it's time to get the motor on. Right? How do I turn the motor on? Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm using this, sure. Oh, do I have to like okay, find the right way to put shit if I don't just get killed? also trying to. In a hentai movie. I'm gonna get eaten by an octopus. I'm gonna put all of them through it. I feel like the last one not good at it. Maybe this one? Oh, this one is the one that can this one here. Like this. Okay, just a little bit. This I believe. I think all the brushes have to be green, right? Here, this one can go. So smart. 6 months ago. Dad, whenever you read this, it'll be too late. It's the last time I ride to a ghosted person. One who spent his life searching for a relic of the home until the home is no longer the place one lived. May dies when it's one. Mom worries about you when she polishes the photo of the person. I only worry for her. Inside, I know that you're already a dead man. At least a dead man has endless habits. Oh, I think I have to catch the thing. There's delay. Oh, it's coming this way. I thought it was gonna be the other way. kill me. Stop doing that. There's no new note. Just restart. Just wait, bitch. I was so close.
Dad?
Fella?
Is that you?
No, dude.
Are you still down there? You said it wouldn't take this long. Now you're down here. Forever.
Fella? He said, Billy, I've read and reread every word of your letter over the past 6 months. No response could undo the pain I've left. Throughout the last 6 years, I've left you throughout the last 6 years. And I'm sorry I took this long to write the response. Sir, this is my last excursion. Excursion? I don't know. I promise this will be over by the time you're in your senior year of high school. Ship or no ship found, I informed the team I'm resigning come November. I sincerely regret how I've missed the greatest discovery of all, which is seeing you grow up while all seasons of the year. When I come home for Thanksgiving, I'd love to hear your voice relay all you've been up to since my recent absence. What do you mean? In 6 years. Recent? You better come home here like
Like after one of the main trips, you come home and say, you never learned about language. You never thought to say anything. This whole time, I was saying, you got funny, you were funny. You said it meant history about it. You wanted to list for hours and hours. I thought surely a master couldn't keep up with the thought. And we shared that.
I used to hope you were just busy. Like after one of your many trips, you'd come home and say, you read every word of the letters I wrote you.
yeah.
You never thought to say anything about it, and I didn't ask.
You did.
This one time, I was 7. You brought home this beat up compass from a junk shop. And you said we'd make history out of it. We wandered the woods for hours and hours. I thought surely a monster would come and creep up with the dark. And you assured that the deeper we go, the closer we'll get to where the magic is. I never had a reason to doubt it. Everything felt like magic. Even the sudden goodbyes. What was it you were chasing that night anyways? I was just happy to be there. It's weird. I forgot what it's like to feel angry. The house is too empty for that. I hope it's peaceful, whatever you find down there.
Weekly oh, fuck. Assistant engineer flag obtained missing from ship early this morning. Or, I know where I need to go. So, I need dot. I'm Rise Lily. An M. Two dots. A R. An I again. An S. An E. An L. An I again, so 2. Another L. Y. R. O. And a T. That wasn't it. This is an Johnny Bacon flag captain missing from ship early this morning. Storm hit C-12 at 5 a.m. Warning also made. Comes with some results. Still searching for captain. I should have read that better. We're still searching for captain and sub's whereabouts. No sign of either on deck. One journal left open in captain's bunker. Words written in jumble. Seems confused. All that could be found was significant. Lily, maybe? Tilly. Isn't Tilly? Hey, Tilly, maybe, Tilly. Should be this one, right? Tilly? E-A. Till. This is Till, not Tilly. Maybe this is how you write. Tilly? Moirster? Ellie, so Matilda. Gotta be one of these. Ellie? No, oh no. Ellie, I'm sorry. Why? But no, I think that's it. I'm sorry, Tilly. Or Tilly, I'm sorry. Is it? Okay, so E. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tilly. Just said. No, it's not one, it's the other one. No. Because obviously, like, Tilly, no. She wrote Matilda after. And obviously she was really young here, so it could be like misspelled in rhyming. But no. I'm sorry, Tilly. I'm sorry, Tilly. That's it, right? Wait, I did it. Didn't I? Sorry, Tilly. Wasn't that it? Is it sorry, Matilda? That would be like a very dumb way to do it. But sure, we can do. Oh, is it this way? No. No. This is how you do it. You have to press it every time. I guess it makes sense. Hey. God? Dumbledore? This is the story of the two billionaires who went to look for the Titanic. Died. They made a game about it. I'm not dead. I'm still alive, Tilly. Matilda. That was a cool little game. That was a cool fucking game. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Let me try for and it might be the last one, and then we're gonna do maybe like 1 or 2 reactions. Yo, Nettie, you guys are fucking awesome. For using, thank you, stomach. No, it's crazy. All of you see in the chat is just me saying game stomach. Then I bought reply stream game. The stream game is stomach. Stomach. What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Stomach. Mine. Not this one. That one. It's a game. I think it's a scary game. What is it about? Good question. Like and subscribe. I hit play. You have recently taken a job as a line cook on a low-budget cruise ship. After a long day of onboarding tasks, you and the rest of the crew head to bed. Is this related to the one where I was in trying to look for that Titanic? Maybe it's just first day jitters. You're doing that. Might as well make some might as well make some food while everyone's asleep. Oh my god. Oh, sensitivity. Camera sensitivity. Holy shit, that was even. Prisoner alive. Shift screen. Use what? Move camera. I still need to go like this. Still a lot. Is it even working? Oh, it's the other way around. Is that sounds like he's coming from the kitchen. Someone's calling to the kitchen. Raccoon! Well, you can save the farm. Bomb baby. The sensitivity is crazy. Yeah, click and hold on doors and then drag. No, I had to get out of here. Zenith tells you. Come to your first day on the job. As your boss, I will be conducting the onboarding process. Pay you for your work. When it comes time for you to learn your meal, you will find a ticket on the counter. You can start by creating a simple eggs and toast dish. Remember, get it? The ticket is on the counter. Once you're holding the proper items, click on the first one. Need eggs and toast. Fried eggs. Where's the eggs? Where's the eggs? Guessing in the fridge. No eggs in this. I saw that. Orange. Should be able to buy this in a. That's the sensitivity, by the way. Oh, keep the egg in the center to cook it until later. I fucked it up. Damn it! Another egg. Why is this movie so much? Is still alive or some shit? Cooked. Okay, now I need probably a plate. Need to make some toast. I touched sprint. Look. I'm touching sprint. I'm not even moving. Look at that. Brother, you're out of shape. Keeps old. Should probably start. Bro, the sensitivity is kind of killing me. No fear. Just one? What happened to the other bread? Give me the. I don't think we should have to plate. Where's the plate? Where do I find? Where's the plate? Right here. Oh, this is the plate? This is how, okay. This is how they won it. They won this shit. Here. Why can't you just... What Where's my room? Where the fuck is my room? Run, run, bitch, run, bitch, run, bitch. Ooh, I saw that. Run, bitch. This is the bathroom. What the fuck? This is another kitchen. Relax. Phone's ringing again. Oh hell no. Lighter? Oh. Good job, Greg. Next time it will be. Then what? Then provided a lighter next to it. Where's your dog? Can you leave the kitchen? I need to leave the kitchen to find a ticket so I can cook. This one. Hold C to check how much heavy left. Give me a lighter. The ticket is right here. Yo! Finish. Fish. Got him. was trying to work on this because hard toast. But Mark's secret over the okay. I need toast. Cinnamon toast. Cinnamon toast again. Give me the toast. I love bread. Let me see if I can catch it before it falls. Come on. Oh, I'm the one who has to like add more. Can I put this here? Oh, I can just pop. What do you mean, add more? What does that mean? I have to go to the morgue or some shit? I guess. And I have to deliver this to the freezer? Bro, even though this could be like super scary. Oh, hi. Where's you? Where's you? Where's you? Where's you? Come here. Come here. What the fuck is doing there? I believe that's a hole. Is this a hole? The trap. Can I jump? I cannot jump. No, you know what? Let's go on YouTube. Let's see if there's any recent events, and then we just go on YouTube. And boom. You should sub, by the way. Subscribe. 34 minutes of. I want to watch this after. What do I want to do? I have a watch later video. Let's go to like. Let's see if there's anything here that shows up. That I can just go. I'm trying to see if there's anything because sometimes, you know what I mean. I don't even watch this like this and shit like that. I don't know why it keeps. Oh, you can't even see it. I don't watch this. I don't know why it's here. I don't watch this. I don't know why it's here. I don't watch anything like this. Somehow it's here. Greasy. I don't watch any of this shit. Somehow it's here. As you play. Oh, Nintendo Library Act. I thought I could get like something. Oh, by the way, do you want me to play Mortuary Assistant? Get me to 10 subs. The sub goal is 10. If I get to 10, I'll play that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to like maybe find something. Everyone is making these videos. I'm playing this FIFA years later. This guy, I'm playing FIFA 23 2 years later. Not that big of a just 2 years. There's people who will be like, oh, I play FIFA 13 in 2025. That makes sense. Bro, can I, can a video go up here so I can like try to make it as a thing? Brother, where? Didn't it became not become? not gonna be reacting to this because I'm gonna get copyrighted. Can't believe that woman is dating this guy. I don't care about cars, bikes, or anything, but somehow I get. What the fuck? Who the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I do not give a shit. German shit. Why? Because I put this one. I put this one here. I put a Nick Crawler video here. And somehow it managed to hit something else instead of that. Let me see if there's anything here that shows that this one here that shows something that I could, watch. It's not from Nick Crawler, from someone else. YouTubers that became oh, a Patrick CC video. I mean, why not? And here's the thing. It took so long for me to watch.
Voltaste a comprar sem precisar, vendo que.
It's not what I fucking pressed.
Under the water there are traps. Old cars, bedsteads, weaved, hidden depths. It's the perfect.
That's not what I pressed. Because I've watched this video. That's why I don't want to do it. Killing scares. Let's do that. No.
Voltaste a comprar sem.
O fluxo repentino não avisa, mas agora quando sentires esse bloop,
Fuck up. I know why. I need to switch. I need to put this on this side. That's why. Because for some reason it only works on the other side. If it's on the other side, this shit is not lagging. It's insane. But that's how it usually works.
Vax got unlike.
Chris Angel's Scary Obsession with David Blaine. This is a Patrick CC video, by the way. So Chris Angels, let me let me see what I remember from this dude. So, this guy was pretty much trying to like push a little bit of boundaries instead of actually making magic, like trying to be edgy and shit. I remember one thing that he made, like I don't want to say cut, but like he divided people from half, like waist level, and put like there was like three different people, I believe, or more, and he sliced them pretty much, with this mine or whatever, and he picked up someone's body, put it on someone else's legs, and like that, horror movie type shit. And I don't know that maybe that shit was fake. I don't know, but everybody was screaming like crazy. It was insane.
Suzanne Eaton was a 59-year-old American scientist who was working as a professor of molecular biology in Dresden, Germany. A big part of her job at this institute.
This is not the video.
What started as a professional rivalry
What the fuck was that? That was not it.
over who the best magician was turned into an all-out obsession when Chris Angel realized he was living in the shadow of David Blaine. On radio shows and in interviews, Chris was always quick to throw shade at David.
You know what's kind of funny is like, David Blaine, which, I give him a lot of credit for what he's doing, but is known because of who he dates. I want to be known for what I do.
Oh. Chris even dedicated.
I know David Blaine because of, he does magic, and Chris Angel are doing crazy shit. That's how I know them. Who dated David Blaine? I don't even know his face. Unlike Chris Angel. Chris Angel actually knows.
An entire television segment to mocking Blaine, using a full hair and makeup team to transform himself into his arch nemesis to sell the joke. Years of tension kept building until Chris finally decided to confront David face to face backstage, and Blaine's response was more brutal than anything Chris Angel could have imagined. David Blaine had a vision for magic that nobody else did at the time. Most magicians relied heavily on visual spectacles, big sets, elaborate props, flashy costumes, and exaggerated theatrics designed to overwhelm the audience. David did the opposite. He wore plain clothes, was emotionless in the face, and gave small, focused crowds of people magic on the street for free. Stephen Chow, a former Fox executive who was chosen to produce Mr. Blaine.
Do you think Chris Angel is like that? Because David Blaine is like more low key and can actually bring a lot of people to watch it. While did I say David Blaine is more low key? That's what I said, right? For some reason, I forgot about it, and it seems like I said something else. But Chris needs to be like outrageous, needs to be type shit. You know what I mean? David Blaine could be like a street artist or some shit like that can actually, people actually like to see, but Chris Angel has to like go all out.
Blaine Special put it this way: he's the only magician I've seen who wasn't a geek. Blaine's approach made every trick feel personal and more real. It wasn't happening on a stage far away, it was happening right in front of your face. He famously said in 1997, the reason for magic is to enlighten people or make them happy, or let them forget their problems for 2 minutes. David's style and his mindset were authentically humble, and it made him stand out. He walked around New York City filming himself performing tricks for regular people and tried to pitch it to television networks. ABC executives decided to take a chance on him, and it paid off. David Blaine's street magic was packed with tricks and illusions, like when Blaine twisted his hand around several times in front of a licensed doctor outside a local hospital.
This way, facing towards you. The other way. Turn to the left. Yeah, more to the left. Twist it so it's straight. All right, now move your foot back a little bit so you can see this. Yeah. Twist your hand inwards a little bit. Like this. Go ahead. Inwards, a little bit, slowly. A little bit more. Right. Here's where it starts to get painful. With your left hand, could you grab my right hand, my fingers?
With my left hand?
Yeah, grab my fingers and twist them a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Ow. Keep going. A little bit more.
You alright?
Yeah, keep going. Out. No. No, keep going. Keep pushing. Keep going. Yeah. I want to keep going.
Hey, David,
keep going. No, keep going. Keep going.
Does it look fake? Does it look like he has something here? Does it look like is actually his hand?
You hear that crack?
The show became a resounding success not just because of the tricks, but rather the stunned responses from each small audience.
13. All right, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, as soon as you connect it, that's when it happens.
Can AI agents one-shot features in a Rust codebase, backend and frontend? Augment code.
Shut the fuck up.
See, where's the cards? See what I'm saying? They switch it from hand to hand. That's what it is. Here, look, check it out. Watch like this. Ready? Look, watch. Watch this. Ready? Just watch this move. Look. No, look, watch. Look. Here's the switch, right? It's right here, right? All right. See that? That's the move, right? Yo, I'm gonna give you something. Hold this. I got something for you, man. I got a little treat, like a present for you. Oh! I didn't even know.
However, a lot of practicing magicians were not too fond of David. In a moment of bitter jealousy, Jamie Ian Swiss, a magician and
He's just old and bald. My forehead is as big as his. But I'm gonna.
columnist for the Genie Magic magazine.
And I don't know what the fuck this is. You just probably can't grow here, so you just want to put here. You know, it's kind of crazy because I was yesterday at a place to get this checked out and get fixed, get more hair, a clinic, and they said there's people that actually come here and actually want to put beard because they saw I had a full beard. I shaved it today. Oh, people come here and like they want to have a big beard and shit like that because they cannot grow or anything. And now I'm looking at this guy. He can't grow hair. He can't grow a beard. Bro, you're losing. You can't even see right. You're losing in life. And now you want to complain about or talk shit about an artist. We haven't even heard him complain, but I already know he's complaining. He has that superior to all of this type shit.
Said his only skill is removing money from a wallet and handing it to a person behind the counter. David refused to respond to the hate because ultimately he was successfully completing his mission of making magic accessible to as many people as possible, and in doing so, he actually made it cool to a mainstream audience. Now there was another magician called Chris Angel who had actually been trying to make magic look cool for years, but the harder he tried, the more it started to work against him. But before we dive deeper, football is back and there's
I don't care about
an in progress of
not something that matters
David Blaine, but was less. Chris Angel had been doing magic longer than David Blaine, but was less popular. A lot like Blaine, Chris spent most of his early magic career performing for small audiences, but he genuinely felt like a career magician by the age of 14, performing at small birthday parties and entertaining guests at a Long Island restaurant. But his initial motivation to do
is magic, like, I get it, like, I was gonna ask if it's like an actual good job or if it's a job actually, because I get it if you like do shows on a regular like Vegas or something like that. You have like a place, you do shows like maybe every week and you get like people getting there and watching shit. But do you actually make money with this? No, is it really worth all of this? I mean, I'm getting like, you know how to do magic, it's kind of cool and shit, but you need another job to be able to do shit because some of the shit you have to buy, right?
do magic tricks for others wasn't exactly as humble as David's. I felt this incredible sense of power that an adult didn't understand how it worked, but I did. In 1987, he launched a public access magic show called Hot Kicks. 20-year-old Chris looked and dressed like a Guns N' Roses tour groupie. In 1994, Angel made his primetime television debut in the ABC 1-hour special, secrets. Through the mid to late 90s, Chris appeared on various television specials and talk shows, using these spots to showcase his edgy, rock-influenced take on magic. He leaned heavily into the dark magician image. Gothic leather clothing and heavy metal soundtracks complemented the grungy aesthetic of the 90s.
I thought magicians were very cheesy, quite honestly.
Icons don't follow time, they set it.
Yeah, that is good.
Sou eu que escrevo os capítulos da minha história. Eu cresço com as minhas decisões, mas alguns capítulos...
I was much more about the generation of MTV, you know, Zeppelin and, you know, some of the 80s bands and, you know, music and that culture and that vibe and that energy that you got from it, and magicians weren't doing that.
Now, there was no structured career path to being a successful magician. Unlike musicians or actors, magicians didn't have a thriving mainstream pipeline. There were no Netflix specials, no social media clips to go viral overnight, and TV networks only greenlit magic shows sparingly. If you weren't already a big-name magician, such as Copperfield or Penn and Teller, you had to get extremely creative to market yourself and make money. And for someone like Chris, who basically wanted to be the first rock star magician, the market was even narrower. Despite the odds being stacked against him, Chris had an incredible drive. He was well into his 30s, still fully dedicated to making this dream into a career. Meanwhile, David Blaine rapidly passed him in popularity. Blaine's ABC show made him a household name, and he quickly shifted from simple card tricks to unbelievable endurance stunts that blurred the line between illusion and human survival. Unlike a magic trick where you know there's some secret method behind the illusion, Blaine's endurance feats felt brutally real. Although certain precautions are set to ensure that he doesn't die, there's no obvious trick to things like being buried alive, which is a stunt Blaine dedicated to his...
So David Blaine stopped being a magician and became a daredevil type shit? Really? Just has nothing to do with magic?
his idol, Harry Houdini, who was buried 6 feet underground without a casket almost a century earlier. In 1999, David spent 7 days sealed inside of a glass coffin.
But didn't Houdini, did all that and then came out? Is it magic if you just spend 5, 6, 7 days there? So Mr. Beast is a magician?
Under a water tank in New York City. His friend Bill Kalush initially suggested that he fake the stunt, but Blaine refused because he thought it would actually be easy.
So we got a coffin from Queens where actually Houdini was buried. I bought a coffin, we brought it back to his house, and then I would just practice sleeping in the coffin. Then suddenly, but then suddenly I realized you don't eat food, and then if you have a little thing to go to the bathroom, I did 4 days like nothing, so I'm like, okay, I can do a week.
Blaine did not eat for 2 weeks before the stunt, but continued drinking water prior to and during the stunt. He was sealed in a see-through coffin beneath 6 tons of water. Oxygen was transferred in and out of the holes above his head. A catheter was inserted into Blaine's bladder to safely drain any urine, and spectators could come and go whenever they wanted. He said people would shine flashlights on him at 2 a.m. to make sure he was really in there. This was no trick. This was the real deal, but he took it even further. The following year, he executed his Frozen in Time stunt. David Blaine was fully encased in ice in the middle of Times Square while lightly dressed in a long-sleeve shirt, pants, and a beanie. He had a tube that supplied air, water, and another that removed urine. The ice was transparent and elevated so people could see that he was inside the entire time. He couldn't sleep or move because touching the ice for too long would cause frostbite. He just had to stand there, freezing, alone with his thoughts. Around hour 55, his eyes went out and he began hallucinating. He was talking to imaginary people, felt like spiders were crawling all over him, and said that minutes took hours to pass by. On the brink of death, medics were forced to remove him from the ice after 63 hours. This time, the critics were silenced. There was no way to fake this. Whether you saw it on TV or in real life, you knew this guy was on a different level. What's interesting is that almost immediately after Frozen in Time, Chris Angel performed a somewhat similar stunt. He spent 24 hours submerged in a tank of water, also in the middle of Times Square. Now at the time, Chris wasn't known for endurance feats. He was actually still promoting his theater show, Chris Angel Mind Freak, off-Broadway, and reviews were not so great. Though in interviews, Angel has poo-pooed the cheesy nature of standard magic shows, his disappearances, quick changes, and levitations are really standard Blackstone Copperfield stuff. A bit of a letdown considering the impressive costumes and post.
Voltaste a comprar sem precisar? Vende na Vinted para ganhares algum extra. Descarrega a app.
When it comes to this limited edition display, it's only right to choose the site that owns this masterpiece.
Modern flashiness. Chris's career was headed in the wrong direction, so is it fair to assume that
Is it magic? Bro, like, what's up magic, you know? When you have something and you just, like, disappear, you know? Look at this. I'm gonna make it disappear. It's gone. I mean, that's kind of cool, but, like, this? I mean, it's cool to see people do it, but I don't call that magic or tricks or shit like that. That's just endurance, you know? Some people can, some people don't. Again, didn't Mr. Beast, like, was, like, in a coffin or some shit like that as well? I don't really watch his videos, but I think it was, right?
he may have taken inspiration from the guy who was getting worldwide praise in the same field? In 2002, Chris put himself in handcuffs and shackles, then submerged himself underwater in a cramped chamber. The entire time he breathed through an air hose and occasionally interacted with spectators through the glass. And of course, in the video edit, they had to include someone saying that David was inferior to Chris Angel.
I think he's better than David Blaine in my opinion.
However, even though Chris's challenge was physically demanding, it lacked the life or death edge that Blaine's challenges carried. In his post-stunt interview, he seems entirely fine and full of excitement and energy. Then, in a moment, he is seemingly lifeless, being hauled into an ambulance.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, everybody, very much. New York is the greatest place in the world! New York City rocks!
Even if someone thought Chris and
Here's the thing. You could be full of adrenaline. That's why he was reacting that way. And then when he stopped, everything started to kick in. Maybe cold and shit and everything, you know, whatever. Could have been adrenaline at first. That's why he was like that, okay? But if you like, oh, David Blaine was not reacting that way after that. Maybe he doesn't have emotions like that. Maybe he's just a normal dude who doesn't have like emotion like that. Maybe adrenaline doesn't hit him like that. It's like that whole thing. Like some people you drink caffeine and they cannot sleep at night, and then others caffeine does nothing. For me, caffeine just makes me sleepy. Every time I drink something with a lot of caffeine, like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m., in 1 hour I'm sleeping. It doesn't affect me whatsoever. So it could be the same. Adrenaline cannot, maybe it doesn't affect David Blaine, but he's got affected by adrenaline because he's not used to do shit like that. Maybe.
David might be neck and neck when it comes to who can push the limits of the human body further. David.
Another thing, who cares who's the best or this or that? Like, why can't people just be like, okay, so I'm doing this, I'm getting this amount of money, it's more than enough for me to do whatever the fuck I want in my life, so who cares?
David would quickly prove that there was no competition. In the middle of Manhattan, Blaine stood atop a 2-foot wide pillar nearly 10 stories tall for 2 days and 2 nights. No food, no water.
I didn't hear it because I was talking over it. But let's say, look, I have a sub goal of 10 right now. Let's say I have, how much is it? Be able to make 500 a month. 1,000 subs. Let's say I need 1,000 subs here. Wait, no, 1,000 subs is more than that. 1,000. It's 200 subs. If I have 200 subs here, and YouTube is making me like 1,000 a month, so I'm making 1,500. I'm more than cool than just stay that way. That's it. Obviously, I want to obviously always a little bit more because you never know. Some months may be rougher than others. So if I'm making a little bit more, then cool, because 1 month I can have 200 subs, the next month I can have only 100. So that's like 250 that I was counting, or that I needed to pay some of the bills, and I can't. And on YouTube the same shit. I'm counting on 1,000 because I'm making the my share around that amount of money, and then the next month I make like 600. Boom, that's a big hit. You know what I mean? That's why always like maybe a little bit more in share, so you can let's say I make $3,000 a month with both. I'm doing this as a full time. $3,000 a month. I'm doing this as a full time thing. That's it. I don't need to make 10. I don't need to make 20. I don't need to make 100. Is it cool to make that amount of money? Yeah. But I'm not going to be upset or jealous or anything because some others who probably do less than me make a lot more or anything like that, or they're more famous. Who cares about fame? Who cares about clout? Just grow up.
There was no competition. In the middle of Manhattan, Blaine stood atop a 2-foot wide pillar nearly 10 stories tall for 2 days and 2 nights. No food, no water, no sleep, and nothing to sit or lean on. There was also no safety net or precautions set in place in case he fell. Most people could not stand for 35 hours straight, let alone being 100 feet in the air, constantly battling the wind. In his 2003 stunt, Above the Below, he'd be confined in a 3-foot by 7-foot by 7-foot transparent plexiglass block suspended 30 feet in the air in London. His goal was to stay in this box for over a month with no food, access to bathrooms, just enough resources to survive, and he lasted 44 days.
This has been one of the most important experiences in my life.
I do not get it. He was there for 44 days with no food, just water. You need to have like something else so that your body can go get it. It's incredible that he never got sick. Maybe got injected with something. Maybe took a pill with something.
Your AI coding agent is only as good as the prompts and the context you give it. That's why this is a killer.
Why are you talking like
in that little box that I have for years.
With each new stunt, David Blaine proved he was not tricking people, but testing the body and spirit in front of millions. He wasn't just a magician, he was an artist, receiving worldwide recognition and praise. Interviews on mainstream talk shows, fans across the globe, and superstar girlfriends like Kill Bill actress Daryl Hannah. Blaine made magic interesting and respected on a mainstream level, proving to networks that
I don't know what that is. That's the famous girl or the famous date that Chris Angel was talking about. Okay. Again, I don't know what the fuck magician has to do with anything like that. I get it. That could be all the performers or anything, but I don't think it is. But okay.
audiences were entertained by it. So when A&E took a chance on Chris Angel's reality TV show called Mind Freak, it was clear that they wanted their own magic star to capitalize on this cultural wave. However, Chris could not compete with David's level of dedication. Blaine treated his stunts like scientific experiments, spending months or years training with world-class doctors, freediving experts, and neurosurgeons to understand the limits of the human body. Every second of his preparation was real, and the risks could have cost him his life. Chris, on the other hand, was producing dozens of Mind Freak episodes per year, and the further you look into the formula behind it, the more you realize it is the furthest thing from magic. Criss Angel blew the minds of anyone under the age of 12 with the release of his show Mind Freak. He accomplished incredible stunts like walking on water in a hotel pool filled with people. There's absolutely no way that there could be some sort of plexiglass bridge to help him with this stunt, or when he levitated from one building to another, and he did it in front of people. Or my personal favorite, when he told this little girl that he would transform into a 10-year-old boy by sliding down this slide at a playground.
Maybe
Chris, brother, you cannot say that shit. He's on the list somewhere.
I could be 10 years old again.
I bet he was on
How'd you do that? Magic.
Criss Angel also consistently claimed that he could walk through solid objects, such as doors or closed windows.
I've proven that a solid can pass through a solid. I've demonstrated it literally when I passed through a storefront window. Now watch. Hit it. As I passed through a taxi cab. Go!
He would tell you to look, but then cover up what you are supposed to look at in the name of magic. Him walking through a metal fence was one of the most egregious examples. And of course, a magician is never supposed to reveal his secrets. But the problem is, magicians have an unspoken agreement with their audience. We know it's an illusion, but we also know it's possible with skill, misdirection, or ingenuity. Mind Freak didn't feature illusions you could admire or potentially recreate. It was nothing more than a product of crappy reality TV. The key components that made Mind Freak work had nothing to do with Criss Angel actually defying physics. Firstly, the show relied heavily on stooges, which is the term for paid actors pretending to be random bystanders who would gasp and scream right on cue.
Right on time.
Shut the fuck up. No. Actually,
Precisas de estar focado para vencer desafios. E precisas de Linux.
you made me fuck up the whole thing. I was gonna. Oh. Yeah, get Ronaldo. You have great hair. Yeah, go. Well, this
Camera effects did the rest. Strategic cuts, tricky angles, and edits that concealed wires, trapdoors, or entire set pieces. And sometimes these can be really interesting, like when he laid on this bed of nails and had an 8,000-pound truck rest on top of him. You know it's not real, but it does genuinely have you wondering how they did that. But they often got lazy. One of his favorite tricks was just putting a tarp over something and then making it disappear. It's such a wildly unimpressive stunt that is so easy to edit. It just leaves you to believe that this show was made for children. Like in this clip where he puts a bike underneath a tarp and you can see the bottom of the wheel, then in the next frame the shape looks entirely different and he magically makes the bike disappear.
Ow!
Man, there's gotta be something here. You looking up there for? That right now in front of my face.
I swear half of this show was just him covering things up with a tarp and making it disappear and then levitating to his next stunt. And then there were the Mind Freak consultants, which were basically just actors that were hired to provide testimonials that everything he was doing was real and high stakes.
There's real danger involved with this, and I try to talk him out of doing this. Criss Angel is certainly one to help people escape from the everyday mundane with the stunts that he performs. Chris has played with fire before, and he's not been burned. Maybe a little bit, but not enough to hurt and kill him. This time, he's putting himself in a situation. Why? Because it's not enough. It's that amping things up.
Yo, Chris, hit me up. 500K? And I'll tell everybody that you were a great magician. Everything you did, it was real. You guys would not believe. Like, I told him not to do it because that would be so dangerous. But, like, he did it. That was insane. I was not expecting that to happen. I never thought anyone could do it. I think not even Houdini could have done anything like this. I mean, it's crazy. David Blaine sucks compared to him. I think that's what you want to hear, right, Chris?
As the seasons went on, the episodes got more insane, unbelievable, and uncreative. Like, look at this clip where he acts like a forklift went through his stomach. Or when he cut a woman in half.
Pull right now. Let's pull.
He seemed to be obsessed with the idea that he could defy or cheat death, and so was David Blaine, but the difference was David was actually doing it. Chris was just making it look like he was doing it. Now, was it wildly unhinged and entertaining TV? Yes. When Mind Freak aired in the summer of 2005, it drew in over 1 million viewers on average before peaking at 3 million during the third season's premiere. However, the biggest problem with the show is that Chris insisted so hard on presenting everything as authentic and real, because when you hear him taunt and challenge David Blaine, it starts to make you think his ego got to his head. The beef started when Blaine attempted to break the world record for holding his breath underwater. The record at the time was just shy of 9 minutes. He could already do a few minutes easily, but his theory was that if he could spend 7 days submerged in a tank of water, his body would adapt to the conditions, and then he would remove the oxygen and escape from the tank slightly over 9 minutes to break the world record. After 7 days submerged in a tank at Lincoln Center, Blaine removed his breathing apparatus and attempted his escape. However, the movement of his body caused him to waste additional oxygen. He blacked out at 7 minutes 8 seconds and had to be saved, making the stunt a failure. Chris Angel took this moment to claim that David was copying his 24 hours underwater stunt from 2002.
Well, I think he just did something that wasn't so successful.
What, the orb thing?
In water. It was like, dude.
It's like, what? He's in a big, like, goldfish bowl for what? It was 2 days, 3 days?
It was a long time. The thing is, I did it already, and it's just weird why
And you
he
did
would
it
have
more spectacular.
Whatever. You know, he's a good guy. I wish him the best.
You could tell he had been waiting for a reason to call him out.
You know what he's going through, and I just, for the life of me, I don't understand why he is doing something that's been done before. I don't know if he's running out of stuff.
Now, the two stunts were very different. Chris did 24 hours underwater just to make a grand escape, whereas Blaine did 7 days. Plus, he was trying to break the record for holding one's breath. And Chris's 24-hour stunt came after Blaine's stunt, where he was encased in ice for over 2 days. It is wild for Chris to compare the one time he did an endurance feat to any of David's, but he didn't stop.
Did he do an endurance feat? Did he just was there in the water? That's it. Reading, you know, was a day in the water. A day.
There.
You know, just to cut to the chase, I respect David. You know, he is a creation of television and did a fantastic job doing what he does. I'm willing, and I've said this before, I think his biggest fear is me. Because I'm the real deal.
The guy who pretends he can fly and cut people in half for a living, who hires actors to react to it and uses heavy special effects to create the illusion, calling himself the real deal, is bold. He also claimed that David talked badly about him in the press, and I looked extremely hard to find proof of that, but I could not.
I'm willing to put everything on the line because, you know, the truth of the matter is he talked a big game in the public about me. It was on the radio, and, you know, but when it came down to it, we tried to contact him to set it up. He wanted no part of it. So I'm just the type of person that, you know, what I do is what I say is what I do, and I just expect people to, you know, be the same. And unfortunately, he wasn't. But anytime, you know, I'll quit my career if I lose. I'm totally serious. I mean,
anything he'll do, you'll do.
Anything he wants to do, anytime, any place.
Chris was hellbent on having some sort of trick-for-trick magic duel like they were boxers in a ring. He insisted on turning magic into a competition, and no true magic fan is sitting at home saying, my favorite magician could beat your favorite magician. It's not like sports where you keep score and crown a champion. It's about creating wonder, mystery, and letting an audience suspend their disbelief for a moment. Plus, I found no evidence of this magic duel that he claims David was running from. He even had the audacity to claim that David Blaine, who was much more famous than Chris Angel, was only popular because he was dating superstar models and actresses.
You know what's kind of funny is, like, you know, David Blaine, which, you know, I give him a lot of credit for what he's doing, but is known because of who he dates. I want to be known for what I do.
Oh.
What makes this criticism even worse is that Chris Angel was the one dating way more high-profile women. Britney Spears, Cameron Diaz, Lindsay Lohan, Paris Hilton, just to name a few. It was starting to look more and more like Chris was just jealous. David had performed for sitting presidents in the White House, like when he had a funny interaction with George Bush, shaking his arms and managing to steal his watch with some sleight of
Voltaste a comprar sem precisar, vendo o que não usas na Vinted e recupera algum do que
hand.
Say a number from 1. Well, think of a number from 1 to 20.
Yeah, got it.
17? Here, I got a present for you.
Was it 17? Right, it was 17.
Yeah. But I have a present for Mr. President. It's
Oh, God. I took my watch off.
Meanwhile, Chris Angel brought in a Barack Obama impersonator and acted like it was really him. David never responded to any of Chris's criticism, but Chris was on a warpath. He was determined to send a message to Blaine, something that he would have to respond to, so he dedicated an entire segment.
Here's the thing, I don't get the jealousy. Like, bro, you had a TV show. Even if it was cringe and it was for 12-year-olds and shit, you were making a lot of money. You were known. Doesn't matter if you're known, like, the other guy is like way more famous than you. Who cares? Bro, people just don't they just don't appreciate what they have. And then they're gonna get to a point when they're not gonna have anything. And they're gonna look back, oh, I should have. That's why, like, something just started running on my computer. Like, I appreciate the fuck out of everything that I have right now, and I do, even though I still think I'm like a bit unlucky, but like everything here, it's mine. I bought it. I appreciate it. Appreciate everything that I have here. Everything. I appreciate it. Am I unlucky in a lot of ways? I am. But I always appreciate what I have. Am I a bit jealous of some people that manage to make money off of YouTube and Twitch? I am. I'm man enough and I'm grown enough, and I am jealous of people that can make a living out of this. Especially some of the people that make a living out of this, not making better content than what I do, not making better content than a lot of others that I do. Okay? I'm sometimes jealous for other people. I know this YouTuber makes really bad content, and yet I think he was at 1 million subs or some shit like that. And then there's others who make a lot better content, a lot better. Even the same content as he, when it comes to like the editing style, everything, the whatever, and everything. The content creation itself, the actual content that there is in the video, and everything. And one guy has 1 million and something subs, and the other one has like 100K, 200K. Do I think there's a people worse than me making more money and making worse content and be able to do it? I think, yeah, there's probably. I probably don't watch them, but there's probably people like that. And I've seen a few streamers who, like, their content is dog shit. They're not good at making content when it comes to, like, like, I'm not talking shit to them, okay? But like, they're not funny. They're not good at the game they're playing. They're not like that stupid, funny type. You know what I mean? Where they like, when you would be like, dude, come on, there's people who are like plain. You know what I mean? There's no substance to any of what they do and what they are, but they still get like 50, 60, 70 100 viewers, 2, 3, 4, 500 subs on Twitch. You go to their YouTube channel, it's dog shit content, and they still get like. I'm not talking about anyone in particular because I don't know anyone like this. I'm just, there's like one or two that I've seen like that, but it was like something that I quickly watch it. I don't remember their names. I don't remember who they are. But yeah, I'm a bit jealous of people like that. I don't think my content is good, but I don't think it's bad. I've watched a bit of my content and I laughed. Even after when I upload it, I sometimes go to watch it to check if everything's okay, if people are watching, and I'm like, actually, on my with my stuff, but it's okay. I'm not. I mean, I am jealous because I wish I could be making money. I could be, make a living out of this, but I don't hate people for that. It is what it is. Maybe one day my day will come. If not, I care, but I don't care. No, by the end of this year, if I'm not at a point where I want to be, because I have everything written down of what I want. If that doesn't happen, goodbye YouTube, goodbye Twitch, goodbye everything, goodbye content creation. I'm just gonna use the money that I have to buy whatever the fuck I want, to do whatever the fuck I want, to just chill. You know what I mean?
On his show Mind Freak to making fun of David Blaine.
I'm jealous, but not in the type of I'm better than everybody type shit. Even though I'm not.
In the episode, Chris did a full hair and makeup transformation to make him look exactly like David. Then he mimicked his stoic voice and demeanor in a way that made him seem boring and dry.
I don't know if I can get off. It's kind of hard. Watch.
Concentre um homem, dê o máximo no seu dia. Num só comprimido, uma combinação de 23 vitaminas e minerais.
Chris seemed really bent out of shape that people still talked about David Blaine's levitation illusion from over 10 years ago at that point. Chris is clearly upset that the only time people talk about his levitations, they mention how obviously fake they are. Are we really supposed to believe this man floated Shaquille O'Neal over a house? Like, what are we talking about here? Throughout the sketch, Chris set up multiple failed tricks to make it seem like David was terrible at the craft.
A card. Don't tell me what it is. Queen of Hearts. 7 of Hearts. I want you to think of that number and concentrate on it.
Okay.
The number you're thinking of is 32.
No.
Chris Angel ended this bit by mocking David even further and claiming that his career was in shambles.
7101.
7101. That was the number I was thinking of. It's weird. I think I have to get up for free now because I was thinking in my mind 7101.
Why can't I get it?
I'm David Blaine.
I'm sure at this point you realize this was no rivalry. It was a one-sided obsession. Chris Angel was so fixated on David Blaine, and David just didn't care. Within the past 15 years since this episode released, David never once mentioned Chris in interviews, never clapped back, never even acknowledged him publicly. The harder Chris tried to tear David down, the more obvious it became that he was measuring his
Is he a crazy ex? Is he acting like a crazy ex?
own worth
I don't have exes, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is, right?
Against him. Angel wanted the recognition that Blaine had, which is silly because he was wildly successful himself. Mind Freak was a cultural phenomenon. His Las Vegas residencies alone generated over $150 million in tourism revenue in a single year.
150 million, and you're still acting like a little bitch. Come on, see what I mean when I say like. Some people have it all and they always complain and shit like that. Bro, just Enjoy what you have. Shut the fuck up, please. Enjoy the little things you have. Even not little because he's 150 million, but come the fuck on. I'm here working hours and hours and hours in my job. I get home to trying to do this and make absolutely nothing making on my job. And this guy is complaining when after making 150 million? Oh, shut the fuck up.
And his global ventures, from touring shows to merchandise and magic kits, have contributed to a net worth estimated between $50 and $70 million. Clearly, there was plenty of room in the world for two magicians to be wildly successful, but Chris never let it go. They went in their separate directions for over a decade, both having successful TV shows, one where David does tricks like actually inserting a needle all the way through his hand, and one where Chris Angel still pretends to rip people in half. They both continued to have wildly successful Las Vegas live shows, but ultimately, after all this time, Chris Angel just could not get David Blaine out of his head. And recently, Chris would open up for the first time about his obsession on Steve-O's Wild Ride podcast, sharing that he always felt like he deserved to be on the throne.
Listen, David Blaine, I give props to. He came out, did street magic, blew up before I did. Give him all the props in the world. When he was coming up, I was very aggressive because I had a dream, I had a vision in my mind. I wanted to accomplish it. Whatever David is doing, I can do it. And I'll do it side by side with him. I guarantee you that whatever he does, I'll last longer, I'll do it better, I'll do whatever. Because I was committed to give my life to beating him or anyone else. Because I had something so bad that I wanted, and he had it. So he had a big target on his head.
This is the most honest Chris has been with himself in a long time. He admits that he saw David as a competitive target and that he had the status that Chris always wanted. However, he failed to understand that he created an extremely one-sided rivalry, which is why it was extremely awkward when he approached David Blaine backstage in 2023 after never meeting in person for their entire lives.
I saw him and I went to his show and I was like, dude, I just want to wipe the slate clean. I've never met you before, so I just want to say, no hard feelings. I apologize for anything that might have offended you or anything like that. I took off. I had a beautiful, beautiful ring, 20 G's. I took it off and I said, this is for you. And I said, let's build a friendship and stuff like that. Because I'm talking, this was in the early 2000s that this went down. And I gave it to him and he's like, oh, I can't accept this because I'm a minimalist. And then he called his friend over and was like, hey, let's put it in a museum. You could do whatever you want with it. I'm giving it to you. And then the guy comes in, he's like, oh, okay, thank you, Chris. I was like, well, I gave it to David.
Yeah.
If he wants to give it to you, that's his business because it's a gift from me. And then I was like, hey, let's do a picture. And he's like, oh, I can't do a picture with just you and me alone. And it's just bizarre, dude. Just bizarre behavior. And it's like, dude, grow up.
Chris failing to understand why David wants nothing to do with him is peak delusion, and continuing to claim that it was David who was in the wrong is dangerous levels of coping.
Wasn't like we had a fist fight. It's not like we ever even met before. It's not like we ever even had a conversation on the phone. Nothing. It was just some banter in the press because I wanted to succeed. And, he's ripped me off with stuff that I've done. I've been underwater for 24 hours, then he borrowed that, and then he did it later, which is totally cool. God bless him. It's not a big deal.
Chris Angel always wanted David Blaine to validate him as an equal or even as a rival, but David never gave him that satisfaction. Not once did Blaine clap back in an interview, never acknowledged him in the press, never even hinted that Chris was on his radar, and that silence spoke louder than anything. To David, there was no rivalry, no competition, nothing to respond to, and since Chris was incredibly successful himself, he had to sit there and justify why David wanted nothing to do with him. Oh, he must be the weird one. Oh, he is insecure about copying me. Or he is afraid of facing me in a magic duel. He spent years projecting his insecurities onto someone who just did.
This is just literally just projecting. This Chris Angel is the definition of projecting. Bro, grow up. How old are you? 50? Grow up.
didn't care. David simply went about his career, unbothered. Chris thought that once they finally met in real life after over 20 years, he will get the response he wanted. And better yet, he could be seen as the better person for squashing the beef. But instead of finally getting closure, he was met with the same thing he'd always gotten from David Blaine. Nothing. And nothing stings more than realizing your greatest rival never even saw you as one.
Oh, you made another one. I probably should have watched that too. Boom. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm stopping the stream. I have 3 videos done, baby. If you're watching this in the VOD, sorry for acknowledge you only close to 3 hours. I hope you guys had fun watching the stream. I sure had fun getting spooked